Hello everybody, in this tutorial I'm going to show you how to acquire images with the camera by using LabVIEW. For following with this tutorial you should have a basic level of LabVIEW, but anyway I think that anyone can do it basically by following the steps that I'm going to tell you. First off, we have to check that we have these options installed inside the Vision of Motion, the Emac DX. These options appears when the Vision and Acquisition module is installed in LabVIEW. Okay, so the first step is to create a while loop for closed loop acquisition. So this is the while loop, and I'm going to create a control button for that while loop. Okay, I'm going to move it in the front panel to basically the center of the front panel. So the next step is to open the camera. Okay, so we go one more time to Vision and Motion and the Emac DX, and we find this option right here, Open Camera. Okay, I put it outside of the while loop because if I put it inside, any time that this while loop is doing an iteration, LabVIEW will try to open that camera, so it should be placed outside the while loop. So now I'm going to show you a very useful tool for dealing with external devices in LabVIEW, which is inside the National Instrument folder, and it's called Measurement and Automation. Okay, so in that we can find all the stuff that we have installed in LabVIEW. So concretely, we select devices and interfaces. We can find if we have any camera installed in our computer. Inside these Emac devices, I can find my camera right here, which is called Cam0. Okay, so this is the name for identifying my camera inside LabVIEW. So now I can choose different types of acquisition for my camera. So as you can see, we can change the pixels, we can change also the contrast, and basically a lot of things inside it, depending on the camera you have. So we can save that options, and then these options will be read by LabVIEW when I open LabVIEW. Okay. So now I'm going to call this camera basically by creating a constant here in session n. So as you can see, there is nothing right here, and I have to choose the device that I want to open, in that case Cam0. Depending on the version of LabVIEW you have, you should put it by hand, basically by typing the name of your camera here. Okay. So now I'm going to perform a first type of acquisition, which is very easy. Going one more time to Vision of Motion and Emac DX, we can find this, which is a snap. So I join session out to session in, and as you can think, this is going to capture several images during each iteration, okay, or let's say one image for each iteration of the while loop. So as each time that we deal with images in LabVIEW, we have to create an Emac. So going one more time to Vision and Motion, selecting Vision Utilities, Image Management, I choose the option Emac Create. So as you can see, we have different inputs and different outputs. So the new image should be joined with image in. Okay. The name of the image is required always. So I'm going to create this one image. If not, we cannot run the program. We have also the options for choosing the type of the image, but basically if we have our camera configured, we have the type of image that our camera is giving us on the output. So the next step is to close the camera, okay? Because if we don't close the camera, when we run this program for first time and then stop it, we tried to run the program one more time, we found an error. Basically the LabVIEW is not able to communicate with that device because we don't close it. Okay, so we will go one more time to data options and choose close camera. So session out to session in. Okay, so the last step is to create a display, which is basically by pushing the right button in the front panel. We have this option vision, and we choose image display. Okay, so I'm going to enlarge this display, and now we have to join image out to the display. So now if I run the program, you can see me. I'm going to okay zoom out the image. As you can see, the acquisition is not so quick, and this is because of we are taking snapshots. We are not performing a live video capturing. Okay, for doing live video, we should replace. We have to replace this snap by the function grab. Okay, which is found in the same menu as before. So we just grab, and if now we try to run the program, we found an error. And this is basically because our camera is not configured for acquisition, okay, of video. So we have an option right here in the same menu as before, which is called configure grab. So if I put it, what is going to happen is that LabVIEW is reading the options that I put in the measurement and automation explorer. Okay, there are different ways for doing that, as you can find in that menu. We have also options for configuring our camera with a low level programming. So this probably I will show you in other tutorials, but this is the easiest way for capturing images with LabVIEW. And now if I run the program, you can find that this is basically much more quicker than before, because now it's reaching the frame rate that my camera allows. So basically now we are able to deal with these images. We can create a program for processing that image and so on.